Hey, Vikings faithful, Skol Nation, rise up. The NFC North is heating up, and today we're diving into the latest buzz shaking up our division, with a focus on our Minnesota Vikings. Rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster move involving Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. Is it real? What does it mean for our purple and gold? Buckle up, because we're breaking down 15 electrifying updates, straight from the heart of Vikings news, to keep you locked in for the 2025 season. Are you ready to talk football? Let's get into it. What's the biggest Vikings storyline you're hyped about? Drop it in the comments. First, let's address the elephant in the room. The Micah Parsons trade rumor. Word on the street suggested the Cowboys shipped Parsons to the Packers, turning Green Bay into an NFC North juggernaut. But hold up, our latest checks on Vikings.com and NFL.com show no confirmation of this deal as of August 30th, 2025. It's looking like a spicy hypothetical for now, so let's treat it as such. Still, the idea of Parsons joining the Packers' defense alongside Rashawn Gary would be a nightmare for any offensive line, including ours. Can you imagine Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill staring down that duo twice a year? Chills, right? Why does this matter for the Vikings? Our revamped defensive line is built to handle elite pass rushers, and we'll get to that in a sec. But if this trade were real, it'd put extra pressure on our boys up front. The good news? We've got the talent to match. With the 2025 season kicking off against the Bears on September 8th, we're diving deep into how our roster stacks up, what this rumor means, and why our Vikings are poised to dominate. Stick around. This is going to be a wild ride. The Vikings' offensive line got a major glow-up this offseason, and it's a game-changer. We signed veteran center Ryan Kelly and right guard Will Fries in free agency, then snagged Ohio State star Donovan Jackson with the 24th overall pick in the 2025 draft. These guys, alongside our elite tackles Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill, form one of the strongest O-lines we've seen in years. Last season, Darrisaw earned a 70.8 pass-blocking grade from Pro Football Focus, while O'Neill posted a career-high 95.1 run-blocking grade against the Jets. That's the kind of muscle we need to protect J.J. McCarthy. Why is this trio of Kelly, Fries, and Jackson so crucial? They're not just big bodies, they're smart, quick, and great at picking up stunts, which is exactly what you need against twitchy defenders like Parsons. Jackson, in particular, made waves in camp, pancaking two Patriots DBs on a screenplay that sprung Aaron Jones for a 65-yard TD. How's that for a rookie? Vikings fans, are you feeling confident in this line? Let me know if you think they can stonewall any pass rush in the NFL. Even if the Parsons trade is just a rumor, it highlights how stacked our division is. The NFC North is a gauntlet. Lions, Bears, Packers, and us all fighting for supremacy. Without a confirmed trade, the Packers still have a solid front with Rashawn Gary and young DTs Devontae Wyatt and Carl Brooks. But here's a silver lining. Green Bay traded away three-time Pro Bowler Kenny Clark to Dallas in this hypothetical deal. Clark tormented us with 6 sacks and 15 QB hits in 16 games against Minnesota. His absence would be a huge win for our run game, led by Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason. Speaking of our run game, let's talk about the dynamic duo in the backfield. Aaron Jones Sr. is coming off a monster 2024, rushing for 1,138 yards and 7 TDs, while Jordan Mason, our new trade acquisition from the 49ers, brings a bruising 5.3 yards per carry. Mason's 90.5 PFF rushing grade last season screams breakout star. Together, they give J.J. McCarthy a balanced attack that keeps defenses guessing. Imagine Jones breaking tackles and Mason bulldozing through. Vikings fans, who's your pick for RB1 this year? Now, let's shift to the passing game, where Justin Jefferson is rewriting NFL history. At just 26, JJ has 495 catches, 7,432 yards, and the most 100-plus yard games before age 26 in league history, 34. He's a captain for the third straight year, and his chemistry with rookie QB JJ McCarthy is already electric. But here's the catch. Jordan Addison's 3-game suspension for a 2024 DUI means we'll lean on Jalen Nailor and rookie Ty Felton early. Nailor's dealing with a hand injury. Can he step up? Drop your thoughts on our WR depth in the comments. Our tight end room is another strength, led by TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver, and undrafted rookie Ben Jurasek. Hawkinson's back to full health, and Oliver's new extension locks in our 12 personnel packages, perfect for McCarthy's first year. Together, they're pulling in $20.5 million this season, and Jurasek's versatility as T3 is a sneaky weapon. If the Packers do add a pass rusher like Parsons, our Ts could exploit the middle of the field. Vikings fans, how do you see Hawkinson fitting into this offense? Let's talk defense because Brian Flores' unit is ready to ball out. Jonathan Greenid, a first-time captain, and Andrew Van Ginkel were perfect fits last season, while rookie Dallas Turner flashed serious potential in camp with a sack and a near pick. The loss of Harrison Phillips to the Jets hurts, but Javon Hargrave's return from injury could be huge. Hargrave's 92.4 pass rush grade from 2021 to 23 ranks top 4 among interior defenders. Can he reclaim that form? Let's hear your predictions for our D-line. The secondary is a question mark, but there's upside. Byron Murphy Jr. and Jeff Okudah led the CB group in camp, with Nate Hobbs joining from the Raiders to bolster the room. If we face Green Bay's receivers without Parsons speeding up the pass rush, can our corners keep up with guys like Christian Watson? The Vikings secondary ranked 27th by PFF, so there's work to do. What's your take on our DBs? Ready to step up or a weak link? Back to the Parsons rumor, why does it feel so real? It's because the NFC North is a battleground, and every move counts. The Packers went 11-6 last year but got swept by us and the Lions. If they add a game-changer like Parsons, it's a statement. But our Vikings are built to compete, with a 14-3 record last season and Kevin O'Connell's genius play calling. O'Connell just won the 2025 Horrigan Award for his media openness. How much do you love KOC's leadership? Share below. Let's zoom in on J.J. McCarthy, our QB of the future. The rookie's got the keys to an offense loaded with Jefferson, Hawkinson, and a revamped O-line. Bleacher Report called our offensive ecosystem one of the NFL's best, and KOC's scheme helped Sam Darnold rank 6th in passing yards last year. McCarthy's camp wasn't flawless, but he's 22 and facing Flores defense daily. Vikings fans, are you all in on JJ as our franchise guy? Special teams could be a game-changer, too. Miles Price and Ty Felton bring explosiveness as returners, but Price's fielding reliability is a question. Long snapper Andrew DePaula, a 2022 first-team All-Pro, is a captain again, bringing stability. If we're in tight games against Green Bay or Detroit, can our special teams flip the script? What's one special teams play you're hoping to see this season? As we head toward Week 1, the Vikings captains set the tone. Jefferson, McCarthy, Aaron Jones, Brian O'Neill, Greenid, Josh Metellus, Harrison Smith, and DePaula. This mix of vets and new blood screams leadership. Jones, in particular, won over the locker room and community in his first year, while Jefferson's relentless work ethic keeps him humble despite his superstar status. Who's your favorite Vikings captain? Let's hear it. The Parsons rumor, even if unconfirmed, reminds us how tight the NFC North race is. The Lions have Penei Sewell and Taylor Decker anchoring their O-line, but their interior is untested. The Bears are banking on Caleb Williams, but their left tackle spot is shaky. Our Vikings, with a top 10 receiving core and O-line per PFF, are built to compete. Can we repeat our 14-3 magic? Drop your season predictions below. Week 12 against the Packers will be must-watch TV. Whether Parsons is there or not, our O-line will face a test with Rashawn Gary and Jeff Hafley's aggressive scheme. But with Clark gone in this hypothetical, our run game could feast. Devontae Wyatt and Carl Brooks are talented, but they're no Kenny Clark. How do you see our matchups with Green Bay playing out? Share your game plan. Let's wrap this up. Skol Nation. The 2025 Vikings are loaded with talent, leadership, and heart. From our revamped O-line to JJ's breakout potential, we're ready to make noise in the NFC North. Whether the Parsons trade happens or not, our Vikings are built to battle. What's got you most excited for Week 1 against the Bears? Hit the like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to keep up with all things Vikings news. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get loud for the purple and gold. Skol Vikings!